Just
By the way,
Bro.
take me home.
this podcast will be 15 minutes
If
of us trying to get rid of this guy. I think we're good to go. He's a legend, by the way. How do you know him?
Tulipatana gym tu.
So you just met him at Afrofit?
Boma.
Boma as well? The Boma Hotel?
Boma, yeah. Back in 2021.
There's a good gym over there.
Yeah, that was the only gym in South Sea for the longest time.
By the
All
way,
the OG guys started there.
we're doing AC. It was on AC, I think.
Almost.
I'll tell you one thing though, the amount of gyms that have come up in South Sea.
Yeah, there is actually another one. There's a new one, another in South Sea as well.
That just recently had a launch, right?
Yeah.
With Gashao. Do you know Gashao?
Yeah, I know him. Oh, he's hilarious. I find him so funny.
So I had him on the podcast. Right?
I watched the podcast, yeah.
I want to get him back for Midnight Run.
What's that?
Yeah. Check. So I think we're still recording. We're still good, yeah. Nikulize. So as a culture, I was speaking to Gashao offline. His biggest purchases of enhancement drugs, Somalis,
Really?
Somali men.
Are you serious? But like, where though?
From him, right?
Like, where are they? Where are the men?
See, here in Nairobi.
I've not seen any big Somali. Oh. I mean, it should enhance something, right?
By the way, he's one big Somali as well.
I mean, yeah.
No, okay, so
Natural, bro, please.
maybe it also explains because most of the gyms that are opening right now are Somali backed. All the new gyms, especially in this area.
I mean, in South Sea, I feel
Parklands as well.
Yeah, but those are Somali pretty much dominated areas. Because I feel like there's a new wave of fitness. What would you call it? Like, everyone wants to be in fitness, which is a good thing, to be honest.
Everyone wants to be in shape, yeah?
Yeah, so, and Somali communities have always lacked that.
True. By the way, Ramadhan Kareem.
Ramadan come to you too, bro.
Are you fasting, Kesho?
Inshallah, yes.
Wait,
You know Dwakadi. You know Dwakadi. I know mtaanza sijui Tuesday next week. Ni sawa tu. Saudi are using actual technology to find the moon.
But Saudi Arabia is in Saudi Arabia. Where uko Nairobi? Why are you following Saudi Arabia?
How many moons do we have?
We have one moon, but then
How many Earths do we have?
One. Whether it's an argument. Deep State inasema this is an interdimensional planetary thing. Okay.
The Earth is not flat.
So you follow Saudi?
No, I follow technology.
Okay,
because I feel like there's a hadith that talks about follow the person who's next to you, right?
Yeah.
But that didn't account the amount of communication that we have, the amount of technology that we have. Because then it would make sense for us to just follow
whatever you're saying.
Yeah, because we don't know what's happening in Saudi. Because if we had those equipments that they had, then Qadi would probably see it too, right?
Correct.
I feel like it's just obvious, and especially let me not say so much negative about Qadi, but he kind of misguides us sometimes.
Okay, let me ask you this, yeah? Sorry, just 1 second. I'm trying to multitask over. I'm still getting used to this. It's very hard for me.
Okay.
But okay, so I remember when we were young that we would wait to sight the moon in Kenya.
Yes.
Basically, if you sight it anywhere within Kenya, and again, to give context for those people that don't know, before Ramadan starts, there's usually the sighting of the moon and the cycles, and it sort of moves every year by 10 days, and that's when we know when we have to start fasting, correct?
Pretty much every month. Our month goes by the moon.
Correct. So for Ramadan in particular, there's two schools of thought. There's the guys that follow the local chief Qadi, who, I'm not sure if I should say this, but they're jokes that M-Pesa can influence the decision for when to start it. Maybe that's not true. Yeah, but it's used as a joke anyway. So us, we follow Chief Qadi because we believe that we're in Kenya, so we should follow the law of the land. Saddam is a Saudi Arabia citizen.
Chief Qadi is chosen by the president, William Ruto.
Really?
Yes.
Chief Qadi si mtu moja?
He's appointed. He's a judge. You know he's a judge.
So Qadi is not his surname. He's not one guy that's been there for a while.
No.
They've been different chief.
Yes.
I'm teasing.
Yeah.
So anyway, you're starting fasting, Kesho.
Yeah, we're starting Kesho because we've seen a moon. We believe in one moon. I mean, Earth has one moon.
Okay, so then it makes sense.
Inshallah we start tomorrow. if we had, remember, Saudi have a whole department that every single month that's their job.
Correct.
It's not just Ramadan. Every single month they sight the moon and then they say the new month starts. That's
Correct.
what they do on a day-to-day basis, right?
Okay.
Qadi here just waits for Ramadan, right? And then probably he will tell someone to go and check in Mombasa and like
They've got their scouts
open-
basically
yeah,
all over
scouts.
the place.
But it's just
Yeah.
eye,
Yeah.
using your eye. Sometimes you might not see it with your naked eye.
To be honest, like, I agree there is one moon, so we should technically be following that. But I would like, if those who know it better, what are the school of thoughts as to why, if you're in a certain country, you follow a certain way? Maybe there's a different school of thought.
Yeah, but that's, to be honest, to me that's like a really minor differences between the Muslims.
Yes.
It's like a small thing. It's not big. It's like, yeah, start today, start tomorrow. It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
We all fasting. We all same intentions, same everything. So for bands, yeah, we can just make fun of the fact that they think they have their own moon. But like in reality, we just doing the same thing, same intention.
I agree. Are you looking?
Yeah,
for-
huh?
Are you looking? It's the same, man. It's the same.
Yeah, I'm
By the way,
looking forward
Nairobi is hot, by the way. Today was scorching. I was just thinking, man, running between meetings, going to meet customers in this heat. And yeah, we just have to persevere.
It's tough. I was thinking about it, right? I mean, we are suffering here, and we know it's occasional. I can't imagine people who live in Mombasa. Like you're waking up in the morning and you went to work and it's hot. You've got
Right.
mat and it's sweating and you have to come back. You have to deal with life and you have to deal with the heat.
In that heat. So I was in Mombasa when did I come back, Carl? Yesterday. Bro, melting. And then, there were some guys laying fiber, and these guys were there since morning. By the time they were done, this is out in the heat. And they're sukumaying and they're pushing. So much respect to them.
Yeah, I mean, life is hard.
So what's going to be your fitness regime during Ramadan? Like, how are you going to approach it?
I'm hoping to at least go 3 times a week. Last Ramadan I didn't train at all. I took a 30-day break.
Kabisa?
Yeah.
Do you normally do that?
Last Ramadan was the first time.
Did you miss it?
Not really, because it took me an extra week to come back. That's crazy because I realized once the routine is out, it's difficult. I had to fight myself to come back for like the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then I just got in the groove again, and then it just became. But like this time around, inshallah, I'm trying to have at least 3 times a week.
Okay.
But that is after I've broken my fast. Maybe like a quick 1 hour session,
Yeah.
1.5 hours max.
Yeah.
Because remember, we have like pray taraweh, we have to wake up at night again. Like there's so many things going on. And then probably the last 10 days I'll have to just take a break completely
Okay.
because it wouldn't make sense
So
to train and.
when Ramadan comes, like, you follow it to the T. You pray tarawih like 8, 20.
I try so hard
Okay.
because it's like a once a month, once in a year kind of thing.
I
So,
appreciate
and also
that.
it's like it feels like that's what makes Ramadan, like the taraweh,
Agreed.
the seeing people waking up at night. Usually Fajr, the mosques are full, fuller than usual. So it's good to see more people, and it's a sign to me that people genuinely want to better themselves. You know what I mean? Like I've seen people talk about, someone will be like, Ramadan imekuja now, people are filling up the mosque. Yeah, people
which is
want.
good, yeah.
You can't shame people for trying their best during this month because
Correct.
they want.
They want.
Everyone wants something better for themselves. So it's like, it's amazing, and it's also a sign that anyway, truly, it's a blessed month because a lot of good deeds just come off easily. You know?
And so, which gym will you be going to?
Probably just, I don't know. I have 2 memberships.
Where?
So I still have Afrofit.
You joined W?
Yeah, I joined W because.
How's W, man?
It's actually nice.
It's a very
surprisingly nice. Yes, the machines are quite nice. A bit spaced out. I think whoever organized it is not like a gym person, because some back machines go chini, some back machines again go juu.
Yeah, I didn't get that, by the way. Like the way they've separated their sections.
Yeah.
They should have like dedicated areas for this.
Yeah, and then also Afrofit is there, so probably I'll also be. Depends.
So with Afrofit, by the way, as much as I love the gym, the new setup they've done
Doesn't work for you.
bro, if you're doing shoulders and arms, they've placed half the machines upstairs,
That's true.
right? Or let's say if you're doing, I think they should have put, what the hell is going on here?
No, like on the marking on the road.
Have they closed the bridge?
No. We're just marking the road.
Yeah. So, like for example, the leg session, the leg equipment. I think if they put legs upstairs, it's okay because you normally do back and bis, chest and tris. Now you're putting all the arms machines upstairs, and so if you're doing chest, you're downstairs. Now if you want to superset stuff, you don't really have the tricep machines or the back, the bicep machines. Everything is upstairs. So I didn't really like that arrangement.
I agree. There's very few gyms where things are very organized. I think maybe the one at Saudi. I think that's the one that is really sectioned quite well.
Is this the new one? Advanced Fitness.
Yeah, the one at opposite Mata, the big one, the one with like multiple floors.
Right.
That one is massive and it's quite organized well.
Somali person who owns it as well.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, bro, Somali man.
Yeah.
Gashao's business is there.
Yeah, I want to see how to know steroids from these people. Like, where are they?
Maybe they're not using it right.
Maybe they want to. Maybe they take steroids and then eating pasta and all this nonsense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So your diet during Ramadan, does that change as well?
Not really. Same. I mean, in my household, it's been a while since we had like fried foods. Even during Ramadan, we don't.
So it's clean.
Yeah, it's like we're just used to it. I feel like I like it.
Yeah.
I don't mind it, and it's so easier for our women who are cooking. So.
And you were also doing the cut with what's his name? Achara. How did that go?
10 out of 10. Like I want to do one after Ramadan again.
Yeah.
For like another 3 months, like a proper. Because I feel like we did like 8 weeks.
Yeah.
And it was ridiculous. I went down almost 2 sizes of trousers in 8 weeks.
So explain to me what his process was. Like from food, what were you doing differently from what you normally do?
Okay, so for food, we were tracking every single food that we're eating.
So
in
measuring
terms of,
and tracking.
Calories to the T.
Correct.
So I was aiming between 2,000 to 2,200, and like we did that for like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And then we saw that we were doing well.
Yes.
So we just stuck to it. We were doing steps every single day.
How many steps were you doing?
I started with 8,000 and then we went to 10,000.
Really? Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah. So, funny enough, to be honest, if you intend, like if you plan it, the thing is you plan it. Every single thing was very difficult at the beginning, the first maybe 2 weeks.
Yes.
To be honest, the last 4 weeks was way easier for me than the first 2 weeks, despite me being in
on low calories and low deficit.
Yeah, it's because I got the trick. The trick meaning, okay, wake up in the morning, I'll just go walk for like 10-15 minutes. That's like 1,500 steps.
Empty stomach.
Yeah, but that's within the
compound. Yeah.
In the compound, yeah.
Exactly.
Like, not for any, not cardio, but just to get my steps.
Yeah.
I'll go to the gym. I will walk during my sets. That's maybe another 1,500.
Correct.
And then I'll just walk. Maybe my warm up is like 10-15 minutes.
Yes.
That is like another 1,500, and then after training, I'll do like maybe another 20 minutes.
So then you stack it up then, but you have to plan it properly.
You have to plan it so that it's easier. Because if I say I need to look for 10,000 steps, I mean I need to walk for 100 minutes. That's difficult.
You have to be committed to doing
it. Yeah, Nairobi, in Nairobi, walking for 100 minutes where you're going, because there's no places to walk, especially where I live.
And then weight training, what were you doing for weight training?
I was just doing push-pull legs.
Your own routine?
My own routine.
So it was just nutrition you were doing?
We just fixed nutrition.
Okay.
And also I took some of his, like we had, he gave me, so we had so he's offering some food 5 times a week. So some of my lunch.
Oh shit, they're bottles, yeah.
Some of my lunch was from his, what's it called, his food delivery, which is, the taste is amazing.
What's it called? Achara?
Achara, it's
really nice food.
Yeah, achara, yeah, it's fantastic. Like, anyone who would want to understand nutrition, as much as, sometimes you'll be like, you know what, instead of tracking your own food and like weighing and doing all these things, or rather making your own food, that's difficult. That's maybe for someone who is really committed. But for you to understand nutrition, I feel like you just need to order food from him for like a week or 2.
So he explains to you what it is actually. Like the food is measured, managed, proportioned.
Yeah. So you have and you can guesstimate. You know what a 500 calorie looks like. You know what a 30-gram protein looks like. Because most people, especially at the beginning when they want to do something, you cannot you can't guess it.
Yeah, you know the thing is also people guess wrong. People are like, I eat 2,000 calories.
Absolutely bullshit.
Bullshit. Yeah, you measure it. Actually, try and check it with a fitness. You're using my fitness pal,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Then you realize, oh, maybe I'm overeating, maybe I'm undereating.
Yeah.
It really points you in a direction of where you actually are.
And it's not just anyone. Mimi, who has been training for like maybe 2 years.
Yes.
I thought I was eating enough protein until I started actually tracking and realized I was not even hitting 60% of what I need. And then, funny enough, the moment I started actually tracking with him on a cut, I got stronger because I was eating enough protein. Yeah, because I didn't know I was.
So weird, right?
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
I didn't know I was eating significantly less protein considering the fact that I need X amount.
But you went down 2 pant sizes in that.
Yeah, so I was 38. By the time I was done, I was like 34.
Bro, would you believe if I told you when I came back from UK, my waist was 28?
28.
I went from 32 to 28. I was like severely lean. Is there a motherfucker right next to us?
Yeah, there is. There's like a line. I'm thinking he's thinking that's Picky Lane.
Picky Lane, yeah. I think. Oh, we're the dickheads in this case.
We're the dickheads.
Now, the other place where I spotted you, by the way, was OneTwo TV.
Yes.
Talk to me about how did that come to be? And by the way, this is from a guy who doesn't understand football. The last time I played football was FIFA 2004 when Thierry Henry was in Arsenal.
That's crazy.
You guys.
That's absolutely crazy.
You guys, bro.
That's like what?
Football is 22 guys kicking one ball.
That's 20 years ago.
22 guys jumping one ball for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
It's mad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, okay. Well, by the way, what?
These guys will watch a sport of me kicking your ass right now. No backseat driving, huh?
Okay, so what sport do you actually like?
So to be honest, I've never, I wasn't into sports. Like watching it, MMA took over in like 2016.
No, when we were young, growing up.
Saints was always a rugby school.
Did you ever play football?
Yes, we used to play in PE,
No.
but I was not like into it.
Because I feel like
I felt like it was forced.
See, now that's the thing.
Yeah.
You never played football.
Yes.
I feel like when you participate in anything, you would enjoy watching it.
Bro, man, participated in that thing, I used to hate it.
Yeah, so I'm playing paddle like maybe twice a week, right? I'm so interested in watching people play paddle. To the point where now I'm interested in the actual Premier League paddle, like I'm watching it.
What?
Yes.
There's a Premier League for
Yeah,
paddle?
there is.
Okay.
So the OneTwo TV, I remember during COVID, where we had, we were locked in the house.
Yeah.
And we couldn't meet with the boys and just chill and watch the game.
Yeah, so we actually, what's this place called?
Chaiwala.
No, it's called
Taiwan.
the place on 5th Parklands.
The place at 5th.
Yeah, the place at 5th. And we're going to go and get some masala tea, some Indian-based tea. Yeah, anyway, so because a lot of parts of India, if you look at the genetics as well in our family, a lot of my cousins have blue eyes, very fair, and it's that whole genetic disposition. I know, so yeah. Those are all my... It's not like I know everyone, yeah?
No, it's okay.
Yeah. So we go get some tea.
Yeah, about that.
Have you ever had masala tea, the Indian tea?
I think so, but not from an Indian place.
Okay, so.
No, but nowadays masala tea is...
Yeah,
you can buy it anywhere.
You can buy it in a packet, but this is like the authentic place. Again, this is on 5th Parklands. What was this place called? Chaiwali.
The 5th at something.
The 5th, yeah, something at 5th.
Yeah.
We'll link it in the description, but there's a restaurant here called Chaiwali. Now, we're not going to do coffee, we're going to do chai today.
Yeah, no problem.
So this will be midnight chai run. So.
Midnight chai run.
Yeah, 20.
Carrot tattoo, medium sugar, 300 ml.
This is very wide.
Chai ya birika ndio chai ukweli, sio? So zile za mashini. Sio? Yeah, asante.
So this is the place at 5th.
Like I feel like Somalis and Indians have been that culture is in us.
It is.
Just finding somewhere to
That late night
kind of stuff. So we can at cafe 24 hours hapo West.
Bro, it's
you want to find somewhere to sit?
Like, yeah, in fact, the one where the petrol station is in here.
Or like we on a park to just come and drink. I think it's a culture thing, and so now someone told me this, right?
Yeah.
In Italian, it's like an Italian thing to just sit in restaurants
And just chill.
and just chill. And the southern part of Somalia was colonized by Italians, and we have that. So that's what we're doing a lot, even in Somalia. Like, I haven't been to Mogadishu, but I'm told that Mogadishu, ikifika usiku,
Yeah.
it's lit. Like the beaches are full, coffee shops. Like people are just out.
Right now, so one of the best beaches in Africa, Mogadishu side, Somali sides,
Yeah.
like untouched.
Yeah.
Speaking of paddle, why are there paddle courts everywhere?
I think they should be everywhere.
Do you think it's that good a sport?
It is an amazing sport.
So we were going to talk about soccer, but before that, you have to explain to me what's so good about paddle.
What I like about paddle is it's very beginner friendly.
Okay.
You don't need to know much for you to have fun. Like if it's your first day today to play paddle,
Yeah.
I can guarantee you will have the time of your life. That's one thing that I'm so shocked about, because we played for the first time, all the four of us from the studio, right? So we're shooting at where you picked me.
Yes.
The studio is in Block G, so
Oh.
you came to Block C.
Okay.
So Block G is that's where you have the studio.
Yes.
Olesereni have a paddle court just next to us. So what we did was after we finished the shoot at like 6 p.m.
Yeah.
We booked from like 6:30 to like 8. We went. All of us knew. Like no one has ever touched a paddle, a racket.
Yeah.
Tukaingia, time of our lives. We could not believe 1 hour imeisha hivyo.
Really?
We booked immediately the following week. We added time, so we've been booking for an hour and a half.
So at Westgate, at the gym, you have to book, oh?
Yeah, you have to book, but then there's a book because it's free.
Oh, so if
It's
you're
part of the membership.
Okay.
And it's only for people at the gym, so you can't come from outside.
So I heard the membership has doubled, like it's 300k a year per person.
Z bullshit.
Oh, it's not that expensive.
No, it's still 120, 130.
That's not bad for a year.
Yeah.
Like considering the facilities they offer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because some gyms are charging 10k a month and they don't have those kind of facilities.
Yeah, I mean, I like Afrofit, but it's literally just weights and a shower.
Afrofit, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's little steam or guna. But for me, for the longest time, that was all I needed.
NW Exclusive has a swimming pool.
A swimming pool has racket courts.
Racket court.
2 of them has 4 paddle courts.
I have heard it has a boxing ring as well.
Has a boxing ring, has a running track, like around the paddle. It's like a track where you can just go run, walk, whatever you want.
Okay, so maybe it makes sense.
Has a restaurant inside the gym, only for the gym members.
Good restaurant.
Decent. I wouldn't say as good as Amka,
Amka Cafe was nice, by
Yeah,
the way, and they closed.
but decent enough for you if you actually want something to grab. You can, for convenience. I wouldn't make it a day-to-day kind of thing.
Okay, so then you like the gym, right?
It ticks a lot of boxes.
Okay.
But then again, I feel like I am a gym whore. I will just fucking, if there is, the only thing I haven't enjoyed is next gen, but that's just another story for another day.
Okay, so moving on from fitness, one of the things is I noticed you do a lot of podcasts. Actually, no, you have to explain to me about soccer. What's going on in football right now? Who's winning? What number is Man U? Why is everyone hating on Man U?
Man U is being hated because we are the biggest team in the world.
So you're a Man U supporter.
No, I'm just a realist.
You're a Man U
Yeah.
supporter, isn't you? The way you say we, like you own stocks in the team.
Yeah, like you see the thing in Man United, we are the most successful team in England.
Yes.
We have the biggest fan base in the world.
Why did you guys treat Cristiano like shit?
No, he's old, man.
He's not old. He's the GOAT.
Oh,
That's
he is
all.
the GOAT.
As-
He's an old GOAT.
Even to a non-football watcher, I know he's the GOAT.
I think he's the GOAT, but he didn't work. I wouldn't blame him. It was more of like the environment. I think the club is in shit. It's just so many negatives.
Is it the management? Is it the owners?
The owners, yeah. As tunaongea leo it's on
28,
Friday, right?
27, 28?
I think on Monday this week, they closed down the canteen at
What?
Old Trafford for their staff. So they used to have free food, free lunch. Now they're being given mkate na supu.
A club like Man U is doing
Yes, they're trying to save cost.
it. That's messed up.
It's insane. So we were bought by
Okay.
some guy called Jim Ratcliffe.
Who is that?
So he bought 25%. Some guy, he owned Ineos. It's like an oil
Okay.
and gas company in Europe.
Yeah.
But he's British. He's born in Manchester.
Okay.
So he's like, there was Man United was for sale sometime last year.
Yeah.
And then there was some Qatari who wanted to buy 100%.
Yes.
But the current owners, who are Americans, didn't want to. They wanted some stake in the company, in the club. So this British guy was like, you know what, we will buy 25%. You guys will still remain. We will just run the club.
Right.
They're like, fine, come. My God, it's been a shit show since.
In fact, Cristiano, he said that since he left the first time and he came back, even the gym hasn't been upgraded.
Yeah.
So it's like these small finicky things that they haven't touched.
Like they haven't actually invested in the club in terms
Okay.
of the facilities. The club, the stadium is leaking. There's like a rat infestation.
There's
There's so many things. Like it's really bad. In like it's been, I would say, maybe 15 years of actual like running down the club.
Right.
The deaths is like almost 1 billion.
So where is Man U on the...
We're like 13th, 14th, I would say.
Fucking hell, seriously?
Yeah.
Bro, FIFA 2004,
We
number
were fighting.
one.
We were fighting relegation. GC.
Guy.
We were fighting.
Man U has reached there.
It's not looking
Who's number one?
good. Liverpool now. Probably will win the
Okay,
league.
Liverpool, I hated them. Just, it
Yeah.
felt like a budget
But
Man U at the time.
they're quite well run club. That's the
Okay,
thing.
so they're number one. Who's number two?
Arsenal.
At least Arsenal imefika mahali. I remember when Thierry was there, they were struggling.
I mean,
Okay.
they haven't won anything since. So
And-
what are you telling me?
And number three, Nina?
I think number 3 is Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
Who in
And
the
then Man
fuck
City.
is that?
And then Chelsea and Man City.
Who the fuck is Nottingham Forest?
I think you go put it straight, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Nottingham Forest are quite happy. They have a very good season.
But who the fuck? Is there a club called Nottingham Forest?
Nottingham Forest have 2 Champions Leagues. Arsenal have 0. So you have to respect clubs with like big
Okay.
European pedigree.
So number 4 then?
I think it's Chelsea or Man City.
Okay,
I'm not
okay,
sure
okay.
exactly.
Whatever happened to Leicester? I remember there's a time they went really...
Yeah.
They were doing really, really
They're
well.
actually getting relegated this season, probably.
That's
Yeah,
messed
they're
up.
struggling by Sana. No, see the thing is ownership. The owner of the club died through helicopter crash,
okay.
something within the stadium, and I think
Okay, by the way, are we going
right,
down or
right. No,
we
just
go over
up.
the bridge? Yeah. Okay.
Have you watched a live game?
A live game?
Yeah.
No, not
Premier
really.
League.
In person.
I'm planning to, probably, inshallah, maybe this year or next year. Thing is, I don't want to go to United and watch us getting battered.
Yeah.
Like, I want us to just.
Father, have you watched?
Yeah.
Which match was that?
It was Leicester in Division 1, and they were the game with which they got promoted.
Oh, really?
They won 5-1, and bro, the atmosphere.
Crazy,
Something
right?
else. Yeah. Just
So the atmosphere in person is very different?
You think it should, obviously Leicester was in the Premier League, but this is Division 1, right? So me, in my head, I'm like, oh, so the Premier League is not going to be full. The stadium was packed. There was a light show. There was a DJ. It was amazing. And then right outside my accommodation, my student accommodation, is the main street where you'd walk to the stadium. An hour before, you just see a sea of people walking to the stadium. It's like, you know, it was a surreal experience. Like one of the best experiences I've had on a
Imagine, it's just like a small game.
bro.
The thing with live sport, you've ever watched it live sport?
Yeah, so I was going to say when I had gone to Canada in 2011 or 12, there was the Toronto Blue Jays, a baseball game. Bro, you know the Western atmosphere
Crazy.
for baseball games?
Yeah.
Ding, 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 and everyone jumps, and then
Yeah.
mascots,
Yeah.
jets flying over.
It's like an event. It's not just a
It's
game.
like an event.
An hour before game and then probably something after.
It was actually, I was genuinely surprised how nice of an experience that was.
Yeah.
So I think watching football, like to be honest, even though I don't watch it, like all my friends do, and all my friends are avid supporters of either Liverpool or Man U or Arsenal, and you sort of get caught up in one of the moments when you're sitting with them and you want to root for them. So I can imagine being there and doing it live. Hey, that would be pretty awesome.
Yeah. I last year I went to UFC.
How was that?
10 out of 10 experience. I'm not telling you. Like,
Ulipata
One-
visa before me. Rona job.
damn.
And by the way, my middle name is Mohammed.
Okay.
So,
No, okay. My ID is not Saddam, by the way. Yeah.
Imeandikwa Jason ama kitu.
Brian Hussein. What do you mean? How do you think I'm moving around here? 2 steps ahead, bro.
2 steps. Okay, so how long did you go for? I remember you told me you were going. Yeah.
So I went to UFC.
Really?
Those people are brutal. Like it's so quick. Within a second, you can be knocked out. Like if you switch off for half a second, you can. And then when you're watching, you don't really actually see the actual people in life because you don't. It's so different.
Correct.
On TV, you'll see yes, he's Amumia, Abatembea, or he's
There,
limping, right?
it's
One guy, he was getting leg kicked so many times. He lost the match, so I was standing next to where everyone is walking out.
Yeah.
Bro, his leg doubled in size. Those bruises are actually ridiculous to see them on face to face.
It's a brutal sport.
So when I went, I was like, you know what? I enjoy doing something called hate watching. So
Okay, I saw that video.
yeah,
There's a video. Please, you were abusing some fighter.
I'll get there. So Tony Ferguson is like a legend.
Yes.
But I was like, you know what? The same way I enjoy football, I instead of supporting someone win, I find someone who I want him to lose, and then I get my joy there. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So when I went there, my intention was I want Tony Ferguson to be knocked out. Bro, first round amesha chapwa. And then he came next to me.
In the video.
And then he came next to me and then I recorded him. Then the guy, oh, you kupigana. And then UFC were actually recording him coming out.
I know.
And then from the UFC video,
You can hear you shouting.
Oh, you kupigana. That was
Saddam, do you still have that video?
yeah, I saw the video.
Please share that.
I'll show you the video.
We're gonna put that here. Yeah? We're gonna put.
I'll also
This
show
guy,
you the link.
literally on TV, you hear someone speaking Kiswahili. It's this guy. So we were watching that match live, and we're like, "Who's speaking Kiswahili?" Then I see his story. He's the one who's abusing Tony Ferguson.
It was amazing. And then I saw the girls fighting as well, right?
Yeah.
Bro, they would absolutely kill you. So I posted something which I got so much hate for. So I posted a picture of both. There was I think what the name, but there was like 2 chicks fighting. I was like, yeah, this is cute. I would probably beat both of them while eating a sandwich that they just made. So I was really man.
I remember that as well. Sometimes you like playing with fire, eh?
I mean, you have to, bro. But the thing is, for me that experience was amazing.
That's very Kibe-like. In fact, another thing is I saw you on the podcast with Kibe.
Yeah,
Mike Check.
Yeah.
That's actually a pretty good podcast. I didn't know about Chucksy and everyone, but I saw the setup and I was like, is that Saddam? What the fuck is Saddam doing over there? And you were challenging Kibe on some points as well.
Yeah, so what we did was, we actually go there maybe once or twice a month, just because my boys be like...
So how do you guys know each other exactly?
Chucksy, I've known him through Red Bull, because we did some work with Red Bull Kitambo.
Okay.
That was maybe 2021.
Yeah.
And then
this
2022...
This is for OneTwo TV.
OneTwo TV, yeah.
By the way, guys, OneTwo TV, we'll link it in the description as well. Purely talk about football. Saddam and his cohort. I think, how often do you guys have that show?
It's a weekly.
It's a weekly show. Go and check it out. If you're into football or you just want to be a hater like this guy. this guy. By the way, people catch stray bullets from you all the time. Okay,
Yeah.
so then you guys connected over there.
Yeah. So we went, and then, the hosts, Moas and Mariah, didn't want to be part of the podcast because they didn't want to sit with Kibe.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I understand the perspective, but then Chucksy was alone, so I was like, I'll fill in, and we had time of our lives, to be honest.
I really like that conversation. I think it's the first time I watched their podcast and I watched it start to end. And
Yeah,
I think, what do you think about his take on women? Where he says that, so a lot of people gave me flack because I was posting those controversial reels where Kibe was saying, I don't even talk to a woman. Like, what are we talking for?
Yeah, I think it's an act, in my opinion. I think that's like a face he wears.
But
to like,
me, I met Kibe outside. And, by the way, are we turning here?
No, we just go.
We just go straight. We just go straight. Yeah. So I met Kibe multiple times now, trying to help him on the back end with his stuff, and he's the same guy. I don't think there's a change. I think he is who he is.
To me, that's crazy because I feel like I would understand if it's a facade, because like there's no way you would be that volatile in terms of having an opinion about women, because there's so many things that he says that I think I agree with.
Yeah.
But he doesn't stop. He would extend it. So like, to the point where now you can't agree with what he said, because he said some things that you agree with, but it's holistically you disagree with it holistically. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So but then again, you know what? I have respect for him because you are who you are, right? We don't have to agree on everything in life.
Right.
There's so many things I disagree with people.
Right.
Like, you can have your own opinion. That's the beauty about it. Like, I can talk to anyone. I don't think fucking bring Netanyahu next to me. We will have a conversation. But it doesn't mean I want, like, I agree with him.
You'll talk with him.
We'll
You'll
talk.
agree on certain points, but you won't agree with everything.
Yeah, as much as I know he's a vile person, for example.
Yeah.
Right? I don't agree with anything that I've seen him. But I can't say that, he is, he's the worst person. I would never want to see him, let him die tomorrow.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, that's a bit extreme as well, also from your perspective, because I feel like as a balanced person, or like a straight person, there's balance in everything, right?
Again, true.
Whatever he says, okay, that's his opinion.
Yeah.
I don't have to agree. You have to be very secure, by the way, as a human being, to see someone say something you don't disagree with and it doesn't bother you.
And still have that conversation.
Yeah, like it doesn't test my faith. I don't listen to what he says and almost believe it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so confident with what I believe to the point where it doesn't bother me.
Agreed.
Because
sort of, you have to
usually,
sort of be
last week, Mike Check hosted Casmul.
Yeah, what was that about? By the way, there was a big
but then again, guys on Twitter were like, why are you talking to this guy? You know what I mean? And there was a lot of both sides of the story, but like the initial conversation was like, you guys are promoting government stuff, people died, and I'm like, people died because of him. He was in the protest. Yes, he's an attention seeker, he likes limelight, he kidnapped himself, we all know that. I'm not sure. Like, there's so many things wrong about him, but the things you guys are angry about is not what he is capable of. He is just attention seeking. If you can't say I don't want to talk to him because he's looking after himself, because right now he's like so deep in ODM.
Yes.
Right? He wants to be a politician. He's chosen that route. I respect it. That's him grinding. That's like a kid who's trying to be a leader.
Correct.
Right? Whether he will change in the future or not, that's up to him. You know what I mean? He wants that. Saying that you should not sit with this kid and have a conversation with him
and try and cancel him
because you're trying to cancel us because that's
you have that
crazy.
So to add on to your point, I agree 100%. Sometimes you have to be willing. This world is I guess, it's such a place where you will meet people who have completely opposing views to who you are. But then you'll have to sit down with them over business to make ends meet.
Facts.
You have to do something. For example, when I'd recently gone for Capacity Middle East conference, right? And there was a gentleman who was from Israel. And he clearly acknowledged in the room that he was dealing with Saudi Arabia. And they clearly acknowledged the differences. But at the end of the day, the world still needs to be online. Mm-hmm. Right? And deals were signed, business goes on, life goes on. So even with the podcast, I'm open to talking to a popper, a porn star, an Israel ambassador, anyone and everyone, just to see what their position is or where they come from, to understand who that person is.
For sure.
Because ultimately it then adds on to who you are, right? If it reaffirms your faith, or if it makes you question some certain things that you are.
Yeah.
There are people like that. So with Kibe, I'll say this. Look, I'm a Kibe dick rider because
Wow, pause, bro. Yeah, there's like a pause somewhere, no?
Look, I'll say this. One, he took a chance on a podcast that no one knew.
Okay.
he had no right coming on Coffee Pump. First of all, the
I
person.
want to disagree on that, but in
Okay, so the person that pushed him to us was Eric. Every other time with Eric, who's now my fraternity brother in the podcast sphere. And Eric was like, you need to go and do Coffee Pump. And he checked the channel out and is like, look, when I come back, I'll do yours the first podcast. And he elevated me from 2,000 subscribers to us now touching nearly 9,000. Right? And that was him. And the conversation we had was fluid again. And he's always been sort of supportive in promoting and sharing and collabing and boosting my personal brand. So I'll give him that. Where I agree with him is on the aspect of masculinity being lost.
For sure.
And us being pushed away. Where I sort of take a stand and start questioning is on the extreme side of the feminism talk, where men and women were not created equally. I think you and I both agree on that. Women have their strengths, men have their strengths, and we sort of meet together in harmony.
For sure.
But not to subjugate them, to now relegate them to the kitchen, make me a fucking sandwich and stick there.
Yeah.
That's where I don't disagree. The fact that I post that shit, I know it'll get views, and that's why I choose to clip that. So people are like, Andrew Kibe, why do you support him? The amount of mamas that message me, like, how the fuck you put this guy on? You know, he's deleted our, we're no longer going to be friends. I'm like, do you understand he's also playing a game sometimes?
Yeah.
To get these views, right? So maybe Kibe to us is a certain facade, and we met him off screen and he's still maintaining that. But maybe Kibe behind, at home, is actually not like that. Because as much as people say he's over, you've seen the impact he's had. Whatever podcast he goes on, like I had Abel Mutua. Abel Mutua has like close to what, 800,000 followers. His video on my podcast did 35,000, which is amazing. Kibe is touching 90,000, and he has half the followers on Instagram. You see, someone who has
people love radical views.
Yeah. Father, what do you think of him?
eBay. I think we share the same.
No, shut up. You need to get bitches fast. You can't. Where's he?
Well, are we still going straight away?
Yeah, we'll just start out.
You just told me to.
What did I do to you?
No, nothing, bro. Okay. I want you also. I want to give you props because I feel like you have grinded. And as much as you say that, Kibe did this, and fair enough, he came, but I still think you made it happen.
I appreciate that.
I think you need to take credit, and I think you should thank him to a degree, which, to be honest, yes, fine enough, he came, he didn't come, but he came.
Yeah.
Right? But you needed to make it happen. Right? So you organized everything, you did a lot of work to make it happen. I think, as much as, yes, he is a good help of the channel, I think you should be proud that you're the one who's making it happen because you came up with ideas and everything, right? And I think it'll only get better because it's you're banking on you. You know what I mean?
No, I appreciate that. The other thing is, I think the team at the back end as well. Like, one thing he was genuinely surprised by was the quality of the podcast, which I'll have to thank Vish, Akatsuki Studios and Game.
Ridiculous, bro.
Vish!
Ridiculous.
Big dick in the background. Hey, show your face over here.
Now, if there is a dick you're supposed to write, it's Vish, bro. Honestly, I think he does amazing job. I think what he does for you, what he does for himself, I think he's very passionate.
Yeah.
He likes what he does. He does a really good job.
You've seen the car reels he does, yeah?
What do you mean? Bro, before I watch it, I like it first.
Yeah.
I'm not bullshitting you. I like the video first, and then I watch.
Can I ask you about the car scene? The car. What do you think of everyone now wanting to own a car?
It's
name
beautiful.
The car?
I love it. What's his name? George. What's his name? George.
George, yeah.
The kid.
Joji.
Yeah,
I fucking love him. He's so charismatic. He's like, from the first day I saw him, right? I don't know him. We've never met, but he makes me want to be into cars.
By the way, you see, the funny thing is, at the office, all of the elder gentlemen who are into cars, they follow George and Lukman, and they're like, we like those cartoons. We like them. We like their content. It's very energetic. It's very positive.
I absolutely. I've never. It's one of those guys who've just grown organically with whatever they want to do. It's about cars. So if you are inclined to like cars, you'll just like them.
Yeah.
And then it's not just jokes. There's actually a lot of things that you can learn from it.
True.
Because I feel like casually they'll just say some things that I don't know. I don't like cars. Me, I'll just Google cars the week before I want to buy a car.
Yeah.
I forget anything about it. I don't even care.
But what do you think of this one, the Mazda?
I like it. But it's
Sorry?
we'll exit on the left.
Hapo ni JKA.
Yeah, then we'll.
You take a.
There's like a nice U-turn
Okay, sir.
as opposed to going to Mwango.
Okay, sir. So this CX-5, the plan was to get a new car every episode. I think this one we got lucky with. We managed to get a hold of it. It's in the same bracket as the Harrier, but what I'm surprised is the amount of extras over here,
I'm
bro.
surprised as well.
Like,
Spacious.
you know, the odometer is digitalized. It tells you, like, for example, it just scans the speed sign. So right now it's telling me 40. If it sees 20, it says 20.
Yeah.
And then when you go above that speed, it sort of vibrates the steering wheel as well.
Yeah.
It's just so many options and extras. I was pretty surprised by it. Vish, what do you think of this car?
I love it.
It's nice, eh?
Yeah. The thing is, once you've
Yeah.
my first car was a Mercedes. I still have one. So it's ningumu come to Mazda, to be honest. So but looking back,
Yeah.
I appreciate Mazdas. I'm surprised this car is this.
Like compared to the X-Trails
Beautiful.
and the Nissans,
Oh no.
this
bro.
is so much more
And
fitted
it's
up.
yeah.
So we're going.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
Okay.
And what I like about it is it just came from nowhere, and they've just leveled up everything.
Yeah.
Because I feel like at some point, maybe 5 years ago, they were non-existent. They were just small, funny cars. You know, Mazda was not even an option in so many people's mind, right?
And now parts are available. Everything is
Yeah.
available. So you're
There's
okay
like
on
a
that side.
good. But then again, have they been overpriced? Why are you making my seat hot? I saw you do it, but I was like,
Right.
Yeah.
there's no way you have heated cars. So you have heated seats.
Nakuambia,
Car
bro.
Mercedes, nice.
Mercedes is gonna heated seats.
There's an exit here.
This is an exit.
Yeah.
The ditch.
This is the ditch, like those trucks of yours that keep flowing. Hey. Okay, I see.
What was the first car you owned? So you said Mercedes.
C200.
So you've always been a Mercedes guy.
By coincidence, though, not by
I
design.
cannot see anything. Saddam, you are my
Let's
eyes.
go.
No, it goes after that.
No. Can you get the express?
Right to maintain right.
C200.
Yeah, my first car C200, and then this one is my second car.
What's the dream car?
I don't have. Crazy. I know.
No, to be honest, like not many. Like people are like whatever car that comes
Yeah.
that you might see at the time that you might appeal to.
Maybe a GLS, which is, I know, crazy. Yeah, maybe a GLS.
Vish, what's your dream car?
RS7. Audi.
Didn't you drive one?
No, bro. There's no new shape RS7 in Eastern.
Oh, 2024 or 2023.
2022 onwards, yeah.
Father, what's your dream car?
Which Juella?
Of course.
You want to get bitches? I get bitches in that car.
No, not to it.
You get one bitch.
My Uber is a windy.
Atagonga mlango. Anthony.
So nikuulize Saddam, because you balance a lot of things. You're doing the social media on the side. You've got a full-time job. You've got a relationship. Or you're married.
Yeah.
Balancing. Tell me about work. How are things with work on this end, especially with this new political landscape, with this new business landscape? How are things working for you over there?
I think from 2022, I think things have been different in such a way that, in my space, that is my type of business. I feel like being aggressive and constantly being flexible. Like you can't tell clients no anymore nowadays.
Yeah.
It's you figure out how to make whatever they want to work for you to be able to still work.
Right.
With balancing, I think that is, for me, it's a very simple thing because I do the same things.
We're
not
going
to
straight.
say-
Yeah.
Yeah, I do the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
My routine is the same. Like I will probably eat the same meals across the week by choice.
Yeah.
I go to the gym like 4 times nowadays.
Yeah.
But I could 6 or 7. Like I could easily do that, right? So I will have like maybe 4 or 5 hours of walk that I dedicate during the day. Doesn't matter. Come on, come on, journey. I need to make sure
You need to make sure it's done.
Yeah, and also if you plan well, you can easily. Oh, I'm also lucky, to be honest. I'm not working 9 to 5 because I feel like 95 people are.
9 to
It's
5
kind of different, right? So
Tough,
if you have your own business, I feel like it's easy for you to be flexible in terms of planning your day.
Yeah.
But my priority is gym. So if I need to, so it's
You base your day
so
around
it's,
the training.
so it's my prayers time
Yeah.
and gym, and then everything else now gets fixed around.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
I
and then obviously since I don't have much extracurricular activities, I'm usually home by 5, 6.
Would you have these financial freedom goals in mind? Like, anyway, money is not an issue. Do what you want. Yes.
It's in the battery stack. Can we just put it on the side for a minute?
You want me to park on the side here?
Yeah, I just change it.
Can we park on the side here quickly?
Yeah, but like yes, atoke no on the left.
Sorry guys, we had to change the batteries. We have stopped on the expressway. Now, going to just wait for these guys to pass and then indicate. So I was asking you, Saddam, like financial freedom. Is that something you strive for? Is that something you want? Because some people don't have the same ambitions for money, right? Some people are just like, you know
Funny enough, I don't really have a lot of ambition with money.
what?
Yeah, like I'm not working to be a billionaire. I don't see the need to ever be a billionaire personally,
Okay.
because I think there's so many things that I could get that are way more valuable than that. I think my relationship with my family, my relationship with my God, I think trying to be healthy.
Yeah,
Because-
you're a big advocate for fitness.
Yeah,
right?
I
Like,
think
you're
you should
quite
be healthy. And I think as much as we encourage each other to like make moves and hustle and grind and make money,
Yeah.
there is something that is far much more superior than that. It's good health. Because when
Yeah,
you're not sick, when you're sick, remember nothing
Nothing matters.
Nothing
right?
matters.
Yeah,
You just need to get well.
just to get well.
And I feel like we have so much sickness that are avoidable. Like we have a lot of lifestyle things that getting when you're 15 and 16, you have blood pressure and you're diabetic. You can't change that. You are stuck with that. Doesn't matter how much money you have.
You know, by the way, a good way to counteract all these diseases is by fasting. Like if you do a 30-day fast, it genuinely clears your gut microbiome.
I mean, that is a good annual thing, but you can't fuck yourself up for 11 months and then fast for a month.
That's true. That's true.
I think the understanding food, like I think we were raised, maybe we're pretty much age mates, right?
Yeah.
We were raised in a generation
You're
where
91 born?
yeah,
Yeah, what year? What month?
January,
Jan.
yeah.
So April. So you're
Yeah, a
34.
kid. Yeah. So
You know, these two virgins are like still 24, yeah?
yeah, I'm surprised. He's like what, 21?
No, Vish and father both 20s. No, father, you were 19.
Huh?
They're both 26.
Oh, mashallah. So
I think
Do you remember when you're 26?
no,
35.
don't
Like,
remember.
I don't have.
I have zero memory of me being a 6-year-old.
It's like time just went, man. I don't have.
Like I don't remember what I did in 26.
Yeah,
That's
but is
crazy.
it too hot? Is it too cold?
No, it's good actually. I was feeling hot, yes.
Okay.
2 months old.
So, the thing with food, right?
Yeah.
I feel like we were born in a generation whereby there was scarcity. Our parents were working for survival,
Agreed.
right? They were trying to make ends meet. Most of us are significantly way wealthy than our parents were at our age. So food is not a problem anymore. So we still can't behave like we're trying to survive. You don't need to finish your plate. You need to put less food in your plate and then, as opposed, you know what I mean? So I think
Yeah.
just those are things that for me like are invaluable. Also, trying to be a decent human being. I think, you know,
It goes a long way.
if you put effort in that, as in money should be like maybe number 6, number 7.
Yeah.
Right? Like as things that actually give you a headache in the morning. Well, the things you want to work on. Yes, you need to make money to survive, but most people who actually chase money don't get money. The people who actually chase value, the guys who actually want to change find a solution for something. Those are guys who make money.
Money is a byproduct.
Yeah,
of that.
money usually comes to people who are not waking up in the morning thinking about money.
Can I be honest with you? My mistake is I just chase money, and I've made it, but it's like sand. When the tighter you try and grip onto it, it just seeps through your fingers.
100%.
Bro, like to be honest, like the amount of money I made last year, every year, alhamdulillah, things get better and better and better. But
do you feel less? Do you feel more satisfied as?
No, I don't. It's a constant chase. It's a constant struggle to try and fulfill the needs. So, you're mentioning that, like our parents were, like we are probably better positions than our parents. So, I'll give you an example of my mzee. Mzee, I think he made his first million shillings in the 90s. This is after they lost everything, and he was earning, I think, 2,000 or 3,000 by that time. He made his first million way earlier than I did, and a million in the 1980s and 90s was a lot more. And just the overall, aspect of him making financial moves was so much more significant. So for me, it's always like trying to chase that, trying to get that financial independence, because obviously Dad goes through it and says that, look, there were certain mistakes I made, there were certain aspects I had where I wish I had done things differently, but you know what, this is life.
Yeah.
You sort of can't rewrite the past, but you can write new chapters and new pages. And for me, what I'm trying to do is achieve that financial independence to help him, help me, help my kids. It's always this ambition and dream to have that stupid amounts of money. But sometimes I get so flustered in wondering how to go about it without doing anything illegal, without doing anything haram. Because there have been so many opportunities that have come across my lap, especially in the work that I do, where I'd make 10, 15 times what I'm doing. But just chini ya maji. And I've been Saddam, I've been so tempted.
Yeah.
Yani, if I were to do that stuff, it would be like driving G-Wagons right now. Very comfortable, but at what expense? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then some people, and again, it's like that cheat code move, right? Kibe said, like, if you find a move, like that old Mortal Kombat game where
yes.
you can just chop at that guy in a corner and he doesn't get out of it, and you use that cheat code to your advantage. Why wouldn't you do it? And I was like, at the time, if I get a move like that, why not? But would you ever do that at the expense of your soul, at the expense of?
Hell no. You see, the thing is, like.
But here's my thought. We do the things chini ya maji, we do it with all those parties putting pressure. Then we build mosques. So to neutralize.
Yeah.
So unamka in a G-Wagon, you're going to your mosque. And then you tell the imam, every time when you start the prayer, you say God's name first. And then you say, please pray for Saddam. What do you think?
That's just funny. But that's it. The thing with... Again, I don't usually like... See, shortcuts with wealth, with money. There's a lot of money.
Yeah.
There's so many people who are wealthier than you, who are way unhappier than you. Right? So, money will never satisfy or fulfill you. Never. Most guys who are in like suicidal in these developed countries have way more money. Right? So, dough doesn't really help you feel whatever you're chasing.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you want... If I have a G-Wagon, right?
Yeah.
I will feel a certain way. Right? You'll feel that, you'll be excited for like maybe a day. Maybe a month.
That's
months,
true.
Right?
Yeah.
But you will still feel miserable the same way you are in your Mazda. Like, see the way you're feeling right now, for example, like you want this G-Wagon.
Yeah.
There is always something better than G-Wagon. Then you will want that. Then you'll get something. It's like a never-ending.
It's a constant rat chase.
It's a constant chase that will never be satisfied by the actual money itself.
Yeah.
Why?
So I was thinking we go down, then we come back, then we climb beside the bypass, then we go. What do you think? Where do we go?
We'll try straight. We'll just go the expressway. So it gets really dark.
Okay.
Because of Mombasa Road. So we'll try to and then we just come back on the station as well. So what I'm saying is, the idea of chasing money and hoping money fulfills you, I think it's the sooner you learn that in your life, that will not make you feel anything, the better. There was this video. There's a guy who there's a lady who's like works in a nursing home, and he talks to these old people who are like maybe in their 70s and 80s, right?
Yeah.
And they ask, like, what
regrets do you have?
life? What have you learned about life? Or what? And no one talks about money. No one talks about jobs. No one talks about that big idea they got. Everyone's talking about maybe family.
Yeah.
The things that actually matter at the end of the day. There was this comedian. What's his name? He has really dark jokes. I'm so Jinaki. Anyway, he was talking
Ricky
about
Gervais.
No. The another one. The one-liners.
He's a young guy.
He was at the podcast here, Diary of a CEO, and he was talking about how
Oh yeah. Jimmy Carr.
he was talking about how when you're in your 60s, you'll give up every possession thing you have to be your age right now.
100%.
Like you would give up if you had 5 apartments, 10 apartments in your 60s, you would give up all that to be 20 again.
That's so true.
So yeah, and then there was this theory, right? Would you, for example, if I take your parents right now and I give you $10 billion, I just kill your mom and dad right now, or you any of your sibling, people who actually have a relationship, maybe him,
bro, that happens, Leo. Fad, we'll meet in the other world, eh?
I'm never coming for a podcast. You can cut these trees, bro.
Yeah, or
That's a 1 billion is our.
or I give you cancer,
Yeah.
or I give you cancer right now and I give you 20 billion.
No.
So that tells you being healthy is way more than anything.
Way
you
more
can
worth
ever-
than all that money. Yeah.
So like there are so many things that are much better than money. So when you're looking at holistically as a person, the sooner you really, it sounds so cliche for like us young guys in their 20s and early 30s and like are trying to make it. It sounds like an old man saying like money is nothing. Money will never make you happy. Money does buy. Those things are actually true, but then again they will only get truer as you get older. Like my parents and my grandparents right now, the things that actually give them a lot of joy is that phone call. Or seeing you, the grandchildren, and you thinking about them and then doing something for them.
Yeah.
Or like taking them somewhere.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those are like, if you tell them right now, I give you money or give you this, they would never choose the money.
By the way, that's really
Yeah.
true.
So like capitalism world really puts money so high, makes us really value money, and when you value money, you lose everything else. That's why you overwork. You start sleeping at 2 a.m. because you're grinding. There is nothing that is ever worth more than sleep. We were taught wake up in the morning as you wake up at 5 a.m. You know this motivational motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Like I sleep at 2 a.m. and I wake up at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Like okay.
by the way, did you? There was, Tristan Tate.
Yeah.
He,
He said something like that.
he was like, "You dumb motherfuckers keep asking me what time should I wake up." He's like, "That's why I'll be." I don't know. There's a clip. Basically, he goes, "It's like, you know what kind of motherfucker I am? I go to sleep at 12, and I'll wake up at 11:59. That's the type of guy I am."
And that's why I'm
So I need
better
to get
than you guys.
So okay, I have another joke. So I heard this today, and I heard it after a really long time. So there were 3 people in the desert. They were in a car. The car stopped. So those 3 people, one of them was an Italian, one of them was a Chinese, and one of them was Kalasinga. So, Vish, have you heard this joke?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. Okay, Sardar. So, the car breaks down. So the Muzungu guy is like, look, the city we're going to is 30 kilometers away. We'll have to walk. And it's hot as hell. So take something from the car and let's go. So the Muzungu guy first, he says, look, I'll take the AC system and the battery. So as it's hot, it'll cool us down. So he starts wondering, he takes it out. Chinese guy is like, he looks at the radiator and the water pump. He's like, I'll take this. So when it gets hot, we'll drink it and quench our thirst. Then the Kalasinga starts breaking the door. So they're like, why are you breaking the door? The guy's like, when it gets hot, I'll open the window. Yeah, but I mean,
Fuck.
I hadn't heard that in such a long time, man. Ah, shit. Is that Lukman?
It's scary. The guy who bought the car.
Ah, okay. So,
Yeah, crazy though. Like now you bought one of the most famous cars.
that was Mona Lisa.
Oh, yeah. Crazy.
Do you know which car he's gotten? I'm assuming it's an E63 because it's above the C63.
Who Lukman?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think it'll probably be that. But let's see. So, do you have any jokes for us?
Oh yeah.
By the way, the good thing is
I have one.
you can adjust. You can say it, but you can adjust the racial slurs. You can do Kikuyu, Jaluo,
Okay.
and Gamba. You can do Mwindi.
Probably, maybe if you guys have heard this, please just laugh anyway.
So,
How did the black woman know she was pregnant?
how?
Because when she took out the tampon, the cottons were picked. You guys can't laugh. That's racist.
You'll get us cancelled. Where were we exiting?
We'll
I will go up
Panda,
with
then
Panda
Elysium,
and then
yeah.
Wait. Fad,
You haven't drank your coffee, your tea?
I've been drinking. Fad, what's your joke?
Okay. So there was this guy, right?
Yeah.
He lived by the farm, and he was obsessed with tractors. Yeah. He had so many of them. Even in his house, he had posters of tractors all over it. The wall, calendars with tractors. Advent calendars, everything, posters, magazines, everything. Then, a few years later, his wife was killed by a tractor. She was run over. Yeah. Now, he obviously was in despair, so he sold all the tractors, burned all the posters, got rid of anything to do with tractors, and he was mourning his wife. So now I think a good 2 or 3 years passed by, and he started to move on. And he met this girl on Tinder, and decided to go for a date. Now they went to this restaurant, and they're getting to know each other. It's going well. All of a sudden, there's smoke alarm, fire everywhere, and smoke everywhere. People are struggling to breathe, and the door is locked. Yeah. Then this guy's like, "Don't worry, I got this." He inhales all the smoke, yeah, breaks the window and exhales it. And people are like, "Whoa, you just saved us. How did you do that?" He's like, "Oh, I used to be an ex-tractor fan."
Yo.
Oh.
Wasted.
Fad,
Life, bro.
what a waste of fucking time, man. What a waste of fucking time.
Oh my
Seriously.
That was good.
Seriously. What a
That was
waste.
good. That was good.
Silence.
That was good. Extractor fan.
Listen, my joke was the best, eh?
I mean, yours is racist. Which one joke?
Yeah, come on, just give us one.
Was there an accident that just happened here?
Yes.
Do we go straight and turn or?
No. Let's go ahead and left.
Let's look at, see, just start in front of that.
You roundabout, yeah?
Two Uber drivers. This is who's going to do what now?
By the way, the other day I called, the Uber vans that are now an option. When that car came home, bro, I looked at that van. I'm like, I'm thinking twice about this thing. And then the guy was smiling. He's like, "Are you Sajid? Tonight I'm happy." So I was like, okay, let me just give him a chance. So I in here. First of all, his door.
Why van?
So the Noah, right? Because it's the big one, Uber van.
Yeah.
It was going to the airport, so there was luggage and
Okay,
stuff.
okay.
But anyway, don't ask why, man. Now you're trying to insinuate things over here.
No.
Okay, so this van, yeah. So first of all, when the door is opening, I kid you not, it fell off the rail. And he's like, no worries, I was fixing it. I got hit by a car today morning.
That's a lie.
So he puts the door back on. We in gear. Now the seat at the back, the seat can't decline. So I was
Recline.
like, recline. Sorry, not decline.
Decline. My God.
Saya, pole.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm purposely going to drive slow because this guy behind us is like putting so much pressure. Anyway, so the car can't decline or recline.
Recline.
Sorry, it can't recline.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, it's a 30-minute trip to the airport. He's struggling to start the car. He's like, don't worry, it will start. After 5 minutes of heaving, it starts. And then we're going. Halfway we reach the expressway over here, bro, I kid you not. A fucking cockroach the size of my hand. There.
Inside.
Inside the car.
Shit.
Bro, and then all of a sudden, I open the window and try and flick it out. That thing disappears under the seat. And then I'm feeling things crawling at the back. That was the worst fucking Uber ride I ever had.
Yeah, honestly, Uber quality rides may decline by over the years, right?
The cars are really... Like, when they initially started,
There was some decorum.
now they don't even double check the cars. Some of the cars, I'm not even sure how they're road legal
Yeah.
with the way they operate them. Like in
Yeah,
Dubai, have you seen, you went to Dubai
Oh
recently?
yeah, huge difference. They even specifically want, like, they choose specific cars, like, what, the Lexus, those small Lexus, those like you're required 2020. I think they
And
give a year as well.
Yeah, and clean and very comfortable.
Yeah. So the entry point is a bit higher. Hapa pili kwa hivyo, but I feel like they just lost track, and now it's just about money. And they also maybe realized the people who are being carried don't care at some point. So it's like, you know what, fuck it.
And it goes back to this culture. In fact, I was, you know, Eric, every other time we talked about it. So I was at his house earlier, and we were just talking about this fact that in Kenya, we've learned to accept things. Now, there's obviously a new wave of generation pushing back. But as an example, if you're in UK, and this was very prevalent when my sister and my brother-in-law came down. We go to a restaurant, food is mediocre warm, it's not what they ordered. Us as Kenyans would be like, "Isawa tukule twende."
Yeah.
Them as British, they'll be like, "Let's complain, we'll get something in return." Because in UK, the culture is if something is wrong, customer service will make sure you get something better and they'll apologize. So if you order something from Amazon, for example, it comes a day later, you complain. They'll give you basically free delivery for the next 10 orders, or they'll give you the package for free. You go to a restaurant, they'll give you a free voucher, or they'll
So
give
there's
you the meal free.
accountability, and they're willing to.
Here in Kenya, bro, the owner will tell you, now what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
And so as a culture, we've learned to accept things the way they are. We don't fight back against the proverbial institution, because I think we've lost faith and hope in things changing.
That's right.
So we're like, Nisawa. So from the Uber rides to shoddy restaurants, like, you're just like, Nisawa, we won't come back here.
Yeah, and I think it's our parents. I think our parents' generation are the worst in terms of being submissive to the government, to just accepting things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like when
Like a
protest, for example, right?
Akina Nigesh's parents, yeah?
Yeah, like Kenyan, for example, right?
Yeah.
Like our parents, they were molded into being cowards.
Like, you know, speaking, because if you remember the political parties before were, you say anything against the government or institutions,
Yeah.
you will disappear.
Yeah.
Not this fake Samuel kidnappings.
Yeah.
That one's you're short and you
No, but see,
disappear.
the thing is, it's only those are the intention of these kidnappings or whatever is cause fear. Because remember, they can't kidnap everyone. So the tactical way of doing things is to intimidate, so that now I can't raise my voice.
Yeah.
That is the sole intention of kidnapping and killing.
Yes.
To try and make, because bro, we are how many? 40 million. How many policemen? How many politicians are there? It's a weak. They cannot.
What Saddam is trying to say is, we send the weak guys to complain, watch they watch up way,
Yeah.
and then as we come, when everyone is tired.
Yeah, at the end of the day, sacrifice a few
Yes.
for the greater goal.
Yeah.
But
That's true.
that is if we actually want to stand and be hard. Because I feel like, do you remember during protests, for example, we
did you go for the Mandamana?
yeah, I was active. I mean, they didn't kidnap me because I don't know why the one kidnap. Was I not doing a good job?
Ujafanya.
Damn.
You weren't announcing
That's
loud enough.
that's so discouraging. Like I was shouting and even no one kidnapped me.
Ungefanya kitu Saddam bana. By the way, sorry, on a side topic, we were talking about your American visa. You're Kenyan passport holder.
Who, me?
Yes.
Yeah.
So how long did it take you to get that?
Toshikia next.
Next one, yeah?
Kenyan passport.
Yes.
I got it when I was a kid though.
No, sorry, the visa, the American visa.
Visa for what?
US.
I don't have a US visa.
Sasa ulienda America namna gani?
No, the UFC.
Yes.
See, I went to Dubai, Abu Dhabi.
So you told me you went to US.
No, I said UFC.
Ah, okay. I'm thinking you umefika US.
No,
Umefika US.
I'm planning to for the World Cup. this
Okay.
next year.
That's the worst time to go, by the way.
Why?
Everything will be triple pricing.
No, there is Mexico and Canada also hosting, so I can choose.
But everywhere will be like super expensive and
Yeah,
super
but
crowded.
it's a once in a lifetime kind of thing. I feel like that will be next year will be the most able.
Possibly.
Maybe the next
yeah.
one,
I guess possibly, yeah.
you're weird in your 40s and you're going to shout. maybe not. You know what? Fuck it. Maybe I'll still go in.
Where is it after the US?
After US, ni Spain, Morocco, and Portugal.
Morocco is going to host a World Cup.
Yeah, so those three countries.
Yeah.
And itakuwa ni the 100th anniversary, I think, for World Cup. So it'll be hosted by those three countries and Uruguay and some other country there.
Okay.
So itakuwa ni like, and then after that, it's Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia will be
2034.
They will.
Utakuwa like 50.
2034. How old will we be?
Because
Because
10 years from now.
we're 34. We'll be like 44.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not bad.
With some good squats and some good training, we'll probably be out.
With some gasha.
Lakini wewe ukiendelea pale unaenda.
I need to start back at the gym. Huh?
Yeah, hii 44
Later.
utakuwa 64.
Yeah. Chill. Gashawas are age
By the way, si
reversing.
uchukue hizi steroids mara moja.
Sindio?
What do you have to lose?
Will you ever take steroids?
I mean, I don't need to see how big I am.
Hey, Pole. Sorry.
No, but you can. Have you? So I also went to Dubai Open, which is like a
Yeah, you even posted about that.
like the
Saddam, by the way, you have to send me the UFC video. Yeah, post
Dr.
it
Mani,
away.
Dr.
Yeah.
Mani, yeah. So I went to Dubai Open and bro, people are massive.
Like what you see in the pictures is very different.
Hey,
Right?
alright, you cannot. And by the way, okay, funny enough, they're actually very short.
Yeah, that's what I realized.
Niggas are like 5 something, all of them 5'7", 5'8". I think the tallest person is like maybe 5'11".
Do you follow?
There's few people who are like 6 foot, huh?
You saw Sam Sulek?
Yeah,
Like he competed, he got his
Yeah,
pro
he
card.
was spoken to Jana, I think.
Like his first competition, the guy
Yeah.
plays his first.
I like
Second
him.
competition,
I
he gets
really
his
like
ankle
him.
pro.
I think
He's genuine, huh?
he's so honest, genuine. Just, I mean, I was concerned about at some point where he was like really had so many side effects of steroids, right?
But do you think, like, with what he's doing and the amount he's juicing up,
Mm.
do you think there's a possibility that this motherfucker, bastard, some windy guy,
Of course.
KDH409,
Muindi crime. I love to see it.
fucker. By the way, if you're Muindi and you ever see me driving, just look away, please. We don't like Windis over here.
Yeah. So yeah, you're saying my concern about his steroids use?
Do you think it's overkill? Like, have you seen the way he looks for 20? What is he, like 23, 24?
No, like Chris Bumstead were way bigger than him at a younger age. They were comparing his first show with Chris's first show.
Yeah.
Chris was 19.
So let's say if once I get back to the gym,
Hmm.
cut down, and then maybe get on TRT or something of the sort. Do you think there's, like, I'm sort of confused about it.
Okay, for me, I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, because the side effects could, you know,
No.
because it's not.
Because
There's-
you will
there's
not
no-
be
there's-
dependent in terms of your testosterone forever. I think that's the only downside. It's
Correct.
not something you can just hop off and just be that.
Yeah, because once you hop on that, your natural production is
Yeah.
shot to shit, right?
I think you just put in the work at least a solid 1 year. Like 1 year,
Yeah.
nothing else. Give it everything. You can't. I don't know why you don't.
By the way,
you
this
can't.
is where you were telling me the lorries trip.
No. The ingine Kokoju. It's a
Oh.
different one.
Okay.
This one is so much eco sour. People don't even drive fast. The other one is the one comes from the bypass.
There's in the States, by the way, Trump has announced a $5 million.
How to get a gold card.
If you had the money, would you take that?
Fuck off. No.
But yeah, I think there's some politicians who would, because
Or to buy.
like, or just rich people. Let's say
Or to buy the passport.
because now all of a sudden it doesn't matter whether you're a billionaire in Kenya, you still have to go to visa offices, you still have to get your passport approved.
No, but you see, the thing is, if you have money, and unless you have something to hide and you're hoping to run away there,
I think
that is an option. But kama kuna pesa hapa hivi and you're genuine, you'll always get your visa. I don't think people who have money
no,
ever.
but bro, you know
complain
the
about visas.
processes take so long.
No, it does not.
Bro,
I know
US visa,
Bro, I know someone.
UK visa.
I know someone who got a US
Tunaingia
visa.
hapo, si ndio?
Yeah, tunaingia hapo. I know someone who got a US visa in like, I think 3 months. and she wasn't even looking for, like, she didn't even care. But just because, you know, she had almost all the documents and like.
Okay, but here's the thing. Let's just say you're multi-billionaire, right? So the $5 million, you get that gold, the gold whatever. You get the American passport. As a businessman, you're now entitled to travel to hundreds of countries without even thinking about it. And here's the thing. I said this on a previous podcast. The reason Kenyan men aren't romantic is because of our passports. I imagine I am dating a mama who has a British passport.
Yeah.
And then, you know, in the movies, she's like, Sajid, you broke my heart. I'm going away.
Yeah, I'm in Paris.
And then she's going Paris. And now I'm here thinking, should I chase her? Why should I chase her? What happened?
Images, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Just switch it
I think this will be okay, so we can just switch this one on.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Battery.
So there we go. So, as I was saying, I'm thinking now, let me go and chase her. She's hopped on the flight. I'll be like, I'm coming after you, babe. In Africa, airport, get through security, one ticket to Paris. Papi visa. You're told to stop, and then you go and apply for visa. 3 months wait time. The bitch is already married. A kid is on the way, and you're here still waiting for EFS Global to send your fucking visa. You see what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
First lover boy is Nishida, bro.
It's, yeah, I'm making Paris.
I'm making Paris.
And you know she's in Paris, so like, what do you do now?
She has an Eiffel
To
Tower.
Patare, Dubai.
Patare, Dubai too. So this is
this is the one.
crazy. By the way, this area, how's the Ramadan experience over here? Is it very lively?
Oh, it is. But like, not saying that it's like midnight, but I think on a normal day, it's like you'll see a lot of activities, people outside.
Yeah.
But this is not South Sea. I think South Sea, Kondani Zaidi, where there's like so many coffee shops and like so many things outside. Yeah, you will. And then there's like so many big mosques, actual mosques. This is like a tough.
So where were we?
I'm trying to say it. We're talking about
Lifestyle in. What were we talking about?
Traveling to Paris.
No, Bana, that was over there. Where?
Yeah.
You see the producer I have. We were talking about lifestyle. Exactly. You see.
South Sea, Ramadan vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is lively. But then again, mimi hangam to a house. I don't leave the house at all.
You play video games, by the way?
I used to before I fell in love with the gym.
Oh, I remember you mentioned you used to play the AC Call of Duty.
Yeah, back BO3. From 2016 up until 2022.
Can I be honest with you?
I used to log in 8 hours a day, 9 hours a day.
I think, like, normally in PS4 generation, the amount of single player exclusives and great games that came out were amazing. But then Sony started pumping into live service, and
You are about to say some nonsense. Andela.
anyway, so Sony started pumping into live service. Live service games is like Fortnite online, you can play, free to play. So one of them took off, which is what's the one we were all playing for?
Oh, Helldivers.
Helldivers. The rest of them failed. So all the studios who were encouraged to do live service games, it's this one, right?
No, next one.
Do live service games have now all of a sudden cancelled. And so a lot of the effort that was put in by major studios has all backpedaled. So all the new studios they hired, Bungie, Firewalk or something of the sort, everyone just basically ended up changing their focus now back to single player games. And we sort of have this generation of games where, to be honest, I don't believe PS5 has had the best games.
Yeah, but like the thing with gaming, it's more like, for me, if it's no multiplayer,
Yeah.
I'm not playing. I need to play actual people. I need to progress. Let me talk to him.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, just see one.
One. Visit.
Ni mimi. The thing with gaming, if it's no multiplayer,
Yeah.
to me it's not worth it. I don't enjoy single
Player
mission
games.
nonsense kind of stuff because I'm just playing a computer. I'm playing a story that is made.
I 100% get that, bro. Bro, there's some games, I'll just tell you, if you get a chance, just play them. Nakwambia, they will change your perspective. You can ask Vish, you can ask Fad. These are both multiplayer guys, by the way.
Gani?
Okay, so God of War, the new one,
Oh yeah, that one. I've heard so many good things about it. But
Red Dead Redemption,
I agree. That one.
Uncharted series.
That one I think it's mid.
You've not played it?
No, I have, but I think it's mid.
Yeah, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What do you mean you think it's mid?
I think it's absolutely mid. This,
Mark and what do you mean you think it's mid? Like you played it?
yeah.
Hey.
It's too childish. It's too childish for me.
Okay, what about the Halo series?
Multiplayer.
Okay, single player is nice.
Mm,
Gears of War.
still multiplayer.
Last of Us.
Still, that was horrible.
I think Last of Us 2 with the way Saddam is anti-LGBTQ.
Maybe the actual series HBO. It's actually not bad.
Bro.
That's actually bad. Yeah, the game is.
So here's the thing. This Naughty Dog, one of the things in gaming that's pissed me off is this woke culture, right?
Oh yeah. By
So
the way.
as a young kid, the things I was exposed to was like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, who are like teenage boys, He-Man, action, like action men, Commando. Now all of a sudden, they're like, no, you know what? We're going to introduce you to this strong feminine character, who, by the way, is also a lesbian. And they sort of force that wokeness down you.
Your narrative.
And it's not like I have anything against it. Like Ellie in Last of Us was okay. But now they're pushing these female characters on me and sort of filling up these woke agendas. I hate that, right? That's what my worry is. GTA 6 ikitoka, they'll nerf it. Because GTA 5, GTA 4, GTA, all the Grand Theft Autos in general,
absolutely.
bro, they were anti-establishment and the freestyle, they talk shit about anything. So I'm worried. I hope they don't turn the knob down.
No, the thing is, okay, I think there's some really nice single player games, but the way, maybe I'm just too biased, because I'm an old Call of Duty head.
Call of
Like-
Duty was
like
intense,
from
bro.
Black
Multiplayer.
Ops. What? Modern Warfare, Advanced Warfare. Like I've played Call of Duty since I was a kid,
So
and
multiplayer.
multiplayer was back to the point where now, 2018, I bought a computer.
Yeah.
My first gaming computer. I spent ridiculous.
Does it look bright on you, by the way?
I don't know.
I think it's because of that light
Oh,
over there. Fad. Move in front. Sorry, bro, you were saying?
what do I do?
No, you can just continue talking. I think it's the light that's sort of on your area. I'm trying to move out of that. Yeah, I think that's better. You see it there now. Yeah.
So yeah, I bought a PC specifically for Call of Duty.
Oh, okay, like a gaming PC.
Yeah, gaming PC, and I enjoy that type of game. And I feel like once you enjoy that type of game, ni ngumu sana for me to
Move
just
away.
get like a nice
Okay.
storyline. I feel like maybe come on, Red Dead Redemption. It's a very good.
Ulicheza?
Yeah, I bought it. Like I bought it when it came out. Cyberpunk was shit,
I haven't played
but
Cyberpunk.
Red Dead was really. The first one was amazing.
Okay,
Second
so,
one was like there was so much to do, and
bro, I spent so many hours on that game.
yeah, and the character, and there's humor, and there is
Okay,
there's
so
so many things.
You've been exposed to it, so then that's good. My worry is you weren't a gamer.
No, I don't usually knock something before I try it. I have tried so many things. I've bought so many games. Football Manager. It's sasa. I can, because I can't play on PC. I have a laptop.
Yeah.
I'll just go living room, and then I'll just start my season. Paliniko. Bro, it'll be 5 hours.
We'll just pass, eh?
5 hours it'll pass. I've played maybe only 3 games. The rest is just preparation of the team and doing what, sorting contract issues, doing like training this person to be improving his weaker foot. Because there is so much details in FM. Like the things off the pitch is way more interesting, and scouting and like trying to.
I agree.
It's here the one that I stopped playing because, to be honest, I would not be productive at all because it's actually very addictive. It's like the TikTok version of games.
By the way, like when I game, things just take a back footing. But I think what we'll do is one thing I'll promise you is I'm going to get back to the gym. I think now that this thing is okay, the stitches are all toward.
Yeah.
I'm feeling better, but
No, the thing is, bro. At the end of the day,
I lost motivation.
you can
by the way.
even. I 100% understand. what you can do, right?
Mm.
I don't even think you should give yourself don't make a gym a goal. I think just fix diet for like
Diet
a
is
month
the
or two.
hardest, yeah. Diet is the hardest.
No, but the thing is, one or the other, you have to you need it.
You need it.
Because more than a gym and then diet, you're doing two hard things.
They go, should go together. Yeah.
Just start with one that you can't, because right now maybe you can't really train hard.
Mm.
I think just be obsessive with that to the latter. Because I'll be honest with you, if you can't be obsessive, it's difficult for you to see things through. Like if you're not obsessive to the point where you wake up in the morning and you're hoping you get your steps and you get your food right today, and then celebrate before you go to bed, and then the next day, and then the
I like
next day, and
that.
then the next day.
Like that.
And it's like, for me, when I was doing it with Achara, I was just focusing on winning today.
You're taking it today,
Like
not
Leo,
okay.
yeah, like it's just, Leo, I need to make sure I'll want something. I'll just go buy tangerine. I'll have a tangerine. I will suffer. Now Coke Zero and all this zero sugar shit, those things fucking game changers.
By the way.
We are so blessed, bro. With so many
It's
things
so
we
much
can do.
easier right now.
Yeah, I can chug 2 Coke Zeros before I go usiku nikisikia njaa.
Utakuwa sawa.
It burns me here ili kama unakunywa Coke baridi.
Mm.
I'm done. I'm full.
Because normally I see you buying all these nice drinks and sugar-free stuff. Where do you get that stuff from?
Diamond Plaza ground floor. There's a supermarket, funny name, Saving Homes. Don't know why they call themselves, but they have really
The new DP or
yeah,
the
the
old
new
one?
DP.
So ground floor.
Yeah, they have so many unique drinks. A lot. Like, come on, Red Bull, there's like maybe 7 different flavors.
Really?
Yeah.
Monster as well?
Yeah.
What is it called again?
Saving Homes. It's
Saving
only one
Homes.
supermarket there, ground floor.
Ground floor. New. Actually, I'll go and check that out.
Yeah,
Okay,
they
sure.
have everything. They have all this like things you see online. Like, I even found the Oreo Coke.
Well,
I
fucking
found
hell,
all the Mr. Beast chocolates are Mr. Beast Zico Apple.
bro, I'm gonna check that place out.
Yeah,
Okay, sure.
they had those Dubai chocolate thingies.
Yeah.
They have those.
The kanafa or something.
No, yeah, expensive though.
Okay, so I'll go check
But
that
like you
out.
will find a lot of sugar-free shit there.
Okay.
Like
okay.
at a Pepsi, there was like 7 different types of Fantas.
Bro, I need to check
Like,
that place
like,
out.
like every single time when I go, I take pictures. I get surprised every single time I go there as well. Like I'll be like, oh shit, neither do I can just buy like 3. I just want to buy 1 so that I can experience you. Then Kishore come buy something else.
I'll go check that out, okay, sure. I'll let you know.
They do have a lot of things.
My G, I appreciate you taking the time.
It was an honor. Bro.
This is one of many. I need you to come back. Eh?
No, just
Oh, sweet.
you know where I live. Just in the biggest Mukuinje.
So we'll get you in the studio as well. We'll do more of this as well.
Inshallah.
Inshallah, maybe in a G-Wagon now. Nitafute.
Yeah. One of us has to work hard.
By the way, just Vish cut here. Do you want to say anything else before anything?
Not really.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, go back. So Saddam, I appreciate it, bro.
Thank you so much.
Guys, thank you for tuning in. We'll link all Saddam's details in the description. Catch you in the next episode of Midnight Coffee Run. Cheers.